Downs. And there's the South Sydney lineup: DeJura, Niscott, Pobji, McCarthy, Harrington, Baker and Coleman in the backs. And then Canberra, Sigsworth, Aldous, Gitto, Bellamy, Walker, Henjack and O'Sullivan. So much depends on that halfback combination, Henjack and O'Sullivan. And then in the forwards, it's Ellison, Boyle, Hardy, Rampling, Fennick and Ackery. And Canberra coach Don Ferner told me in the news tonight, if he can hold South in the first 20 minutes in the forwards, he's confident of victory. His lineup is Lance, Gilbert, Wilson, Grant, Hoffman and Spears.
Test the South Sydney players out in the first 20 minutes.
This is Ackery, who came into the side to replace Greg Evans, tackled around the legs by Jay Hoffman. Mario Fennick passes, or David Boyle. He was taken very heavily by Grant. They're both regarded as tough. Oh, that's a high tackle. I think, yes, I think, and there's a brawl on. You can see it. Punches are being thrown. They're brawling all across this area, midway between the 22 and the halfway on South end of the ground. It was a high tackle on Hardy. There's no doubt in my mind. And players are still being separated. This is the tackle, I believe, that inflamed the situation, or in fact inspired it. And it was the man who the referee had just finished cautioning, Gary Spears, for his tackle. And the tap will be taken just outside the 22. Here's Grant. Rampling low, Fennick up the top. Ackery in there too. Raked for by Fennick. He says play on. And Fennick dives back on the ball. Oh, and there's another punch up. Rampling and Grant. Fennick is out cold on the ground. And Grant and Rampling are dishing it out to each other. Well, neither of these fellows has been known to take a backward step. Rampling and Grant is really voicing off his opinion. And in the meantime, somebody's had the intelligence to get to Fennick and reef that mouth guard out of his mouth. He was lying face down. Bang. Looking at Mario Fennick there on that last replay, he didn't seem too badly injured. But these two big men decided to fight over him. He's all right, Fennick, by Ackery. O'Sullivan. Spears. Rampling and Ackery making the tackles. Henjack dummies to Hoffman on the run round. Picks up Wilson, gets the ball away. Sigsworth on the halfway line. Giving it back to Hardy for South. Hardy to play it. Darren McCarthy pushes away Gilbert, and that's a spear tackle. That's going to be ruled as a dangerous tackle by the referee. Gitto and Spears, the tacklers. Well, Spears can't afford to be involved in any more of these. But he's chosen just to bring Gitto out. Just on the Canberra side of halfway. Fed by Coleman, won by South. Out it goes to Baker. Baker kicks on the first tackle. He's looking for the the outside flankers to make the chase. They're going very fast. McCarthy. And it's been over the dead ball line. No doubt McCarthy grounded the ball over the dead ball line. But I'm wondering whether or not little Chris O'Sullivan gave him a push into the bargain. Let's see it again. The contest was on between the two players pursuing the ball, and Ukem's shoulder. And McCarthy appealing. All these days as a winger that you can get it in your hands firmly and get it back into the field of play. Here's South. Looking good inside the 22 with DeJura. Swept away for Coleman to give on to Boyle. Ellison. South setting it up for something. Coleman looking for it. There he goes running decoy. It comes to Ackery. And now it's out to Hardy. Fennick. 5 tackles gone. Coleman. Long ball out to Niscott. Inside for DeJura. That's a try. This time they can't deny Souths. A try scored by Bronco de Jura, their fullback. Fed by Henjack and given to Chris O'Sullivan. Turned back inside for Henjack, and he's been taken to ground by a fairly high tackle. David Boyle got him. And let's see it again. It's Henjack, of course, and he's got him around the neck area, so it's certainly a height. They really dawdled back. Now de Jura, with this breeze coming down against the drop kick, has taken it down to the 30-metre point. They're right in front, and this is Fennick reaching the 22. Only one marker, Coleman, Baker. It's with Boyle. Grant goes in over the top. Fennick, Coleman, Rampling. Four tackles gone against the Rabbitohs. Coleman holding it back, finding Hardy. Gets a ball away to Baker. Can he find somebody? I'll tell you what, he can. It's been picked up by Ziggy Niscott, and he's going to be put to ground on 5. Mario Fennick's the dummy half. Back to Coleman. Little kick by Coleman. It's a try. It's a try to Ellison. He's taken it on the full. And referee McCallum has given the try. By Jove, I tell you what, he must be quick on his feet, Ellison. 4. South with 2 tries and 1 disallowed, which is a tight ruling for the referee. Oh, gee. That's the ball that Mick Alder should never have passed. Fennick. Penalty now as Canberra are caught inside the 5. They take a quick tap, and it's Fennick looking for a runner, finding Darren McCarthy. McCarthy has sprinted over the halfway. He's still going. Walker gets him from behind. Souths very eager tonight. They're taking their kickoffs quickly, they're taking their penalties quickly, and they're catching Canberra, to put it bluntly, with their pants down. Coleman. He's been calling this game for South and calling it well. Baker, he'll put it over. He's got it. Drop goal. Very easy for Neil Baker. Does it with monotonous regularity. Souths are really looking for support, aren't they, Bill? The supporters are there, and the forwards are taking it up, and they're looking for the man, and they're keeping the ball alive.
I think it's important in semi-final football that you don't freeze up and play a negative game. You've got to score points to win football matches, and that's what they're trying to do.
Baker's up to the 22. Across, and it's gone out to the wing 3/4. Harrington, he's tackled. Only about 5 metres out. Played by Harrington. Passed across then to Darren McCarthy. McCarthy trying to fend them off. He looked inside, but there was nobody to run off him. Now it's back to Ellison, and across to Coleman. A long, long pass out to Hardy. Hardy's tackled about 12 metres out. Tackle number 5. Coleman's there. That's him with the ball. Little kick over the top, but Walker's there to take it nicely for Canberra. As Jack Gibson would tell his kickers to kick the ball to the Seagulls. Baker. It mightn't be possible tonight, that theory, but it certainly worked on a lot of occasions. Nice pass by South Sydney's replacement Neville, picking up McCarthy. Good tackle by the fullback O'Callaghan. Baker. That's Hardy. Baker again. Yes, those reports tomorrow night will have our first in the news. At around 6:45, we'll have an update at 8:30 with some progress points, and then the winner around about 10:30 for you. Coleman, a long run, down finding Hardy, backing up like a good forward. Now he's got it away to Rampling. Rampling is tackled about 32 metres out from the Canberra line. Out to Baker. The number 9, Boyle, got a pass away to Neville. Neville turns it. It's gone inside to Coleman. They've scored. Baker got the final pass away, and little Craig Coleman has scored. I'll tell you what, there was a freak of a pass or a freak of a catch involved here. Or maybe it's my eyes playing tricks. Pretty obvious by pulling their hands away. Darren McCarthy. Fennick across the ground with the double dummy. And then back to Boyle and Ackery and Coleman, and now Harrington. Harrington's going up inside. There's a try coming if Niscott can take it on. That's good cover. O'Callaghan, he had a double problem. Double trouble, but he handled it well. Harrington has gone across and scored. That's a try. No risk in the world. That's a try by Harrington.
Don't forget to subscribe, add your comments, and share your memories. If you have any old VHS tapes or even DVD to dispose, let me know. Drop me an email on ceagle666@gmail.com.